Hello everyone, I am Seb and I'm going to shortcast this game. It has just been posted by HQstorm on the replay section of game replays, and I guess it will be a good game. At least it was posted as such, so I hope it is. So I'll start directly the replay and talk a bit about the players right after. So I'm in pause at the 5-second mark and will unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause 6, 7, 8, 9. So there it is. Good luck, have fun. So in the American base we have HQstorm in north tourney position for American, and in the south we have aSIIFFsDontShoot, which is Lollipop on game replay. I think they're both Korean players, and HQstorm is really old player. I mean, not old in age, but old in the COH history. He played a long time ago and came back recently. While on the other hand, I think Lolly is a more recent player who started to play like some months ago, and he managed to win a 2 vs 2 tournament against myself and Contador, so he's definitely a good player, maybe less in 1 vs 1, but he's playing so much recently that he will probably get the required experience. And HQstorm is an expert player from back then. I'm not ever sure I remember him from the time. I wasn't really that much active at the time, so I don't know, but I think from what I remember that he liked to do some crazy stuff like weapon support center stat in tournaments and stuff like that. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but that's just how I'm remembering him. So yeah, as I was talking about crazy stuff, he started with 2 engineers, so that's standard. 1 rifleman, that was standard too, but he directly put an observation post on that ammunition point. So that's kind of surprising. I've never seen that before, and we'll see how it turns out. I guess he doesn't expect his opponent to harass that side since he's going on the other side, but he couldn't even know it. But I don't know. So I guess he's betting on safe. Yeah, he's putting some wires as American. That's kind of strange because usually it is the Wehrmacht player that will put wires there because he wants to prevent flanking. So that's strange to see the American player doing it because it's prevent flanking option, but he didn't fully put the wires. So actually that's kind of a cool move. He will still be able to flank as he requires, as he wants, but he can just like put a mine there to prevent the Wehrmacht from going from one side to another, or just reduce the access to that cutoff point. Really important cutoff point on Angoville. That's the point you don't want to lose on this map, because that's where all the resources save more if you put an early game observation post. So I guess if I see that in a game, I'll never try to cross it because I would expect a mine. So even if it's not complete, I guess it can be safe because I would never take the risk to world past that without minesweepers. That's kind of a good move. He's preventing the opponent from going and keeping the way opened for him. So that's really cool to see. And the Wehrmacht player is playing kind of safe too. He's not trying to be over aggressive or risk that curve point. It does have a mine. I don't think he saw, but there's a mine there too. He's just slowly building his forces. Machine gun in front of the base. Volks putting some nice wires and sandbags. Nice mines also on his cutoff point because he would lose everything too if he lost that cutoff point. And there it is going for the cutoff and run to that mine. You probably will be flanked. That's not a good MG position. There's riflemen basically in every side of that machine gun. You don't want to put your machine gun in such position. And there's bear coming up, bear upgrade, so the rifleman will do a lot of damage to those Volks. He should definitely retreat. At least that suppressed squad right there. He should retreat it before losing the full squad. And I guess it's too late for him. I don't know why he retreated that low health squad. I guess he wanted to spare manpower, but he could have just flanked with both squad, one from that way, the other one from the base, and the third one there, and could have got that machine gun too. But instead he decided, which is also a good move, to retreat the low health squad and probably will buy triage center, or no man, not river, but not a big deal, and going for the cutoff. Since he forced a retreat, he finished the Vol squad, so he's going for cutoff. And he might lose the full squad on that mine if he's unlucky, but maybe when he gets out of the building, he really must be careful, but he has no idea no way to know, so we'll see how it turns out. But he's getting early weapons per center, which is also good. He saw early aggressive machine gun position right in front of his base, so he probably will get a mortar or sniper, but I would get a mortar. But he's also upgrading grenades now, so EVT run play. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's good to go EVT run play, but I'm not sure why you got the weapons per center that early. I would get the grenades and the triage center, so my riflemen are much better, because bar and 3 grenades on only, and bar and grenades on only 3 low health riflemen is on the best tier 1 option you can do. You better have full health riflemen and lots of them if you're going for EV upgrades. But he's doing kind of well. He flanked that MG and forced a soft retreat. And both players have kept the map, the side of the map. The Wehrmacht player has been cut off for some time, but it wasn't really long. And he's getting tier 2 now. He shouldn't keep that squad on the building. He's doing some damage, but it's against EV cover, so he should just get out and not lose manpower for nothing. Especially if he doesn't have triage center. That low health squad will die so fast. So he's still floating. He's floating manpower. He could get any units of his choice out of the weapon support center. So don't know what he's waiting for. Maybe he's waiting to see what the next move from his opponent, or he's just not thinking about it right now because he's slaying mine with riflemen. So he's infantry doctrine. And the Wehrmacht again tried to go for the cutoff, but there's mines. He put again the other mine, and there's yet another one. So he definitely don't want to lose that cutoff, but it will still happen if it doesn't get more units, because he's floating 600 manpower now, which is really too much at that point of the game. He could get one more rifleman, he could get the sniper, the mortar, so that's not good for him. And now he probably lost the momentum and let the opponent come back at this point. I think he really had something to play, because he played quite well until that point, but then he just that stupid floating resources grenade on the half track, which does nothing, gets suppressed, and he will lose lots of manpower. And he's really wasting his cool advantage by a kind of stupid play. Yeah, I can say it was stupid. He could have got how do we call it? MG nest? Machine gun emplacement, whatever. on his cutoff point to protect it better. He definitely had the resources. So now he's getting the sniper and the extra rifleman, but it's no, he can sell the extra rifleman to finally get the trial center, which is much appreciated and required. But as I said, all of this came much too late. Now he's cut off. He lost the map. The opponent keep all his part of the map. It's not that bad, but still not what we want. And the Wehrmacht player should put a MG bunker on that cutoff point, because rifleman and engineers and sniper can kill MG, can kill Volks, but there's nothing to kill if you put a bunker. It would really delay the taking from American and extend the cutoff period. So there's the flank coming. First Volks to retreat, so we'll probably success that flank. There's one mine. Maybe it will catch the blob, but that's still not enough to stop all of those riflemen. And only one machine gun. He'll go for the sniper, but the sticky bombs. He might finish it because the MG on top of the half track is really good. And there he did something really bad. Once again, he just could have kept those riflemen and throw a sticky bomb to finish the half track. And now he, for some reason, it's not some reason, it's because he ran into a mine. He retreated to heal the squad, and he should have just killed the half track first, because he just wasted munitions on the first sticky bomb for nothing, since it can just be repelled. So he really is throwing away his huge early game advantage, and on the other end, he's not doing that alone. His opponent is also correctly reacting, and it doesn't miss the opportunity, because he could have just sit there and miss the opportunity, but he didn't miss it and really went for the cutoff, still with no bunker, but that's better than nothing. And he got a back. That's kind of a bad unit at that point. He just saw rifleman, he saw upgrades, all of the upgrades, sticky bomb, grenades were better. He saw weapon support center. So the pack really wasn't necessary at that point. He got the cutoff. There's no way his opponent would have enough fuel for a tank at that point. And he also had mine to cover his flanks, so he even less needed that pack that fast. But I guess he played safe, that's good. I can't blame him for playing it safe. I think I didn't comment it, but there was a counter snipe. HQstorm played a bit careless with the sniper and just counter sniped with that sniper. I guess it was his first shot, so nice play by Lily to just wait the first opportunity to counter snipe and not revealing the sniper before. I know I'm not doing that all the time, and people have told me that, but it can't work every time, because when you're playing against a really good player, he will expect the counter snipe and will not take the risk with a sniper. So basically, if you are waiting the opportunity for the counter snipe, the opportunity will never come, and you will just end up having a sniper that does nothing. So that's not what you want either. So sometimes I just say fuck it, and I just snipe whatever is in my side, and just reveal my sniper. But then at least I use it. It's better than not revealing and using it for nothing at all. So it's really situational. I can't tell you to always do one or the other. And there's another bad grenade. Since he got the grenade, I don't know if he got any good kill with it. And he's going for the sniper with the Volks, but it's not going to work. And MG down. I don't understand this battle. It was kind of strange. American retreating like lots of health Pioneer engineer, sorry. And I don't know why. And then he retreated the rifleman, and he still killed the MG. The Wehrmacht got for a sniper, but didn't reveal it, and he could have instead crafted the machine gun. Also the half track. Now he didn't know there's sticky bombs, so he can't really be too aggressive with the half track. So he learned that lesson. And there's another machine gun doing nothing on the other side of the map. Not sure since how long it's there, but it's basically one less units to prevent the flank. So you don't want that. You want all of units together. And it seems like there's still lots of flanking happening. Sniper shooting a bit carelessly. Guess he got it. No, he didn't get the counter snipe, so we might see counter snipe in the other way, or the bar finishing it in the retreat, or the sniper just retreating safe. Yeah, he will retreat safe. And there is, I believe it was a Goliath, because I don't know anything else at that point in the game that could do such a crater on the ground. Yeah, green cover crater, that's definitely Goliath. That's the only green cover in the game that isn't directional. That is the crater cover, which means any units you put there will have red cover from any side, unlike this kind of cover or sandbags, which is directional. This one is omnidirectional, and that's the only one in the game. And he should get a supplier at that point, or well, much earlier, but still at that point, because it reduces his upkeep, and as we can see, is really low in manpower income, and you should definitely get the supplier to improve that, and also to give more experience to riflemen when they kill. They get veterancy faster, so you should get it. As soon as possible, which should have been like 10 minutes ago. Maybe more. Yeah, more than 10 minutes ago I could have it already, so it's just losing manpower in the long run. You don't want to lose manpower in the long run as American or another army, but especially not as American. And he saw the sniper on the other side, so he's being a bit careless, but it's not really a problem since you know there's no counter snipe coming. But he's firing at the machine gun, and when there's the ref track near the machine gun, you can just reinforce the machine gun, and just the sniper is not going to force a retreat, since it can just reinforce. But as we've seen, also he's been a bit too aggressive with the half track and got sticked. But once again, it will same thing as before will happen, which is it just wasted manpower in munitions in sticky, and won't be able to finish the half track, so it can just get repaired once again, unless the Rangers get it there in time, but I'm not sure they will. They might be actually, since there's no Pioneer. Yeah, there's no Pioneer close to that point, so he might get it. What? Yeah, those Rangers should be able to kill the half track unless they're really unlucky and keep firing the ground like now, but they have a second chance before having to retreat. Should fire up and close range just to finish it. And there's a minesweeper being down the other side, and stormtroopers saving the half track. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's his own fault because he didn't close the range to improve the accuracy. But I don't know. He did some really good moves, and he also did some really bad moves. And overall, it's compensating. One are compensating the other, and the game is still going on. But he could have won this game since like 10 minutes if he wanted. Could really have won, because he was in good position. He had lots of manpower. Another failed grenade here. He definitely should improve his grenade micro, being less obvious. But he's still in the game, and he still managed to finish that full squad. That's kind of strange. Just I was, and now the Rangers got almost lucky. I want to say finish that dive strike in the first shot. So that's UH, guys. Sometimes it will just miss 3 times, and the stormtroopers are going behind, cloaked. They will try to reach the sniper, but there is the rifleman to cover the sniper, but it wasn't enough. So he killed the sniper. Nice move. Even though there was flanking units on the other side, well, it's still good to kill the sniper for sure. And my finish, that retreating rifleman, on the retreat, I mean, if he's following it, but he's not paying attention. I guess he was microing this grenadier against this rifleman, so he wasn't microing and paying attention to this rifleman. He could have finished it by following. So that game is getting even more strange than it already was. He's getting finally the supply yard. It's a bit far from his HQ, so those one engineer aren't able to reinforce, so it will take a lot of time to build. He should just click there and get one man back to build faster and do the same with the last guy, because that's really too slow. No, he just did it. It was actually close enough. I wasn't expecting that distance to be, or maybe it's no, I don't know what it is. And we've seen this huge stormtrooper grenade killing full rifleman. I think it was veteran C2, so that's a big loss for the American player, really big loss. And Wehrmacht, but yeah, Wehrmacht player also lost units. He lost at least a sniper. He lost the Volks, 1 or 2 Volks grenadier, maybe one grenadier too, the half track. So they both players lost lots of units. In the long run it's worse for the American, because you need to keep that veterancy. But yeah, both players are losing lots of men. And pretty huge grenades here coming. Might finish the grenadier, but the Rangers aren't upgraded, so they aren't that good against infantry. And full retreat for the Wehrmacht attack that he got like 15 minutes ago, still useless. I killed one infantry quite strangely, but he should have never gone for the pack that early in the game. And we have 4 command points, so he will probably call off map combat to get units for shipment per cost, and he's upgrading supply yard, so that will give riflemen more veterancy. That will also reduce the upkeep, so that definitely looks like he will spend his fuel in supply yard instead of production building, and will just get the units with the off map, which is good. It's good anyway, but this one is good too. So maybe he could put some mines, I don't know, maybe he forgot. You can put them with riflemen, since we've seen no minesweeper, or if there was one, it got killed at some point. So he could definitely have put some mines in obvious position to prevent the Wehrmacht from getting the map. I guess that's what he was expecting. I heard an explosion. I think he was like throwing a grenade to an emplacement where we believe the mine was being put. And there's a S2 coming, and American player has no units to control S2. He really has to hope for off map. I was going to say lucky off map, but in any case, off map will always give at least one 80 gun or one M10. So you don't have to be lucky to have anti-tank. You definitely will have anti-tank. So you just have to keep it safe. I mean, stay in safe position, not lose manpower to be able to call it. But he shouldn't lose too much map, because if he's losing all the map, you won't have the appropriate population cap to call the off map. I think it's only 15, but it might take like more than 20 actually in units. You can call it from 15, but if you call it with only 15, you won't get all the units. And there it is. He's been a bit lucky since he got 2 of the... It's not M10, but it's L-Cat. Tale of Valor unit. It's kind of the same anyway. So yeah, he has been kind of lucky to get 2 of them. You at least get 1 anti-tank, but you are not guaranteed to get a second one. So there's 1 pack, but I think he should be able to finish that. That's 2. Adi played it, I mean followed it directly. Now it's a bit too late to take that risk. But he followed directly the Stu, he could have finished it and just then back off and be safe and repair. But now instead of firing at the Stu, he's firing at the pack, which is pretty not good. Really not good actually. And he doesn't have... Yeah, he lost the engineer squad, he only has 1 left, so it will take quite some time to repair. And now he's under PopCap issue. And he's capping slowly the other side of the map. I'm also missing mines from the Wehrmacht players. Could have, I bet he has lots of munition. I'll switch there. Yeah, he has enough for 3 mines. And he's ever got a Goliath, he got Shrek upgrade, Panzer Shrek upgrade, he got lots of MP44 upgrade, he's throwing grenades, but he did nothing. Nice micro, he was expecting the storm somewhere. So yeah, with the mine he could have done the same damage he basically didn't do with the grenade, since the grenade is avoidable and the mine isn't. So I would expect him to get some more mines. It's really strange, both players are using units and none of them seem to come on top of the other. That's 2 is back on almost full health. He didn't finish the last percent. Kind of strange, but I don't know. And he's getting another pack. That I don't like that. I mean, yeah, there's this, but the pack won't be able to counter infantry, and it might actually ever be decrewed by infantry and be stolen by the opponent. So I don't like seeing 2 packs in that situation. I would have preferred seeing him taking to T3 and getting Stug. And 10 nice combined arms with Stug and Pack and Shrek, and all of this could easily win against the American. Also T3 has the Nebel wafer, which is always good against infantry, sniper, or if there's an AT gun from a map combat group, it's always nice to have the Nebel. The Pack won't do anything against that. So I think he's weakening his army by getting another pack instead of taking and getting better units. I'll probably try to throw a grenade, but it's really obvious. He cancelled it. I saw the animation, but it didn't last. So he figured out it wouldn't be cool. He tried again and killed only one man, so that's a waste of munition. And now there's a rifleman grenade. Really missing, not missing this one. Really killing some units. And there's a machine gun to support. It came a bit late. It will probably force a full retreat or a slow retreat. It will be slow retreating, but he's microing on the other side of the map against the pack, I think, and those 2. I saw those 2 firing at those rangers. There's a pack creep, slow pack creep coming up. Nice stormtrooper rush to kill the repairing engineer. You don't want to repair tanks in the middle of the map when your opponent has stormtroopers. They're nice units to to actually do damage in such case, so you don't give your opponent such opportunity. And there's another off-map core. This time he got another Hellcat, as I said, always at least one AT gun, first unit, and then a rifleman. There is also always one rifleman as the last unit, that's a 100% chance. And there's 2 machine guns, which is not a bad unit, but I guess not that useful. I would in his case, in his position, I would have been more happy with Nemate to harass that side of the map instead of machine gun. But then if you always had the best unit, it would be too good, so there's some randomness in the calling. But in the end he will just definitely have more units than his opponent. And now, as we can see, machine gun, probably off-map artillery, should drop the off-map artillery on that machine gun. I don't know why he didn't, because he had lots of infantry and he could have just overrun easily those packs if he had forced the machine gun to retreat, and instead he just retreated all of his riflemen. He lost an Hellcat to those packs, and he might this time finish just 2 since he's rushing in, but he might lose even more Hellcats by doing so. It's not that much a big deal if he loses them, if he kills, because those 2 is costing 500 manpower, and the off-map is getting only 300 more manpower, and you're getting 3 more units. So that's not a bad manpower trade. But if you can keep your units alive, you better just keep them alive. And there is lots of fuel, so if you follow this plan of just spamming off map or support units, should be upgrading the supply yard to level 2 with the fuel instead of doing nothing with it. And there's another nice grenade, but for some reason it did nothing, and those stormtroopers won't be able to hold the entire American army there. So they just retreated, and there is grenadiers hiding behind the edge, probably throwing a grenade to the machine gun. Yeah, but it won't kill it. Full health machine gun building, so it will take more than 1 grenade to finish. There is a nice flank coming, and this time you got the machine gun. I know it's the bear. There's a bear on the ground. I don't know if it's there in this flank or the one before. I don't know where did the machine gun go, but not having the machine gun there definitely allows the American player to rush in everything with infantry and all that stuff. So that's not a good idea to have those packs. As I said, as I was expecting, he will just lose those packs to infantry rush and give them to his opponent. There's a second bar on the ground. He should definitely not retreat those riflemen and grab those bars. You don't want your opponent to have them, and you want to have them yourself. So yeah, there it is. As I said, the big flank, killing pretty much everything. If there's a huge micro mistake, he should have gone for those bar. I can find a single reason why he left those to the opponent. I really don't understand that. That was really a bad play. Also, there's no Panzerschreck, only stormtroopers with MP44, so we could have used the Hellcat to crush the infantry and prevent them from going back from retreating those riflemen and all that stuff. He could have just crushed them or tried to crush and force retreat. So it was also not a good move. And yeah, I really don't understand why they're sitting there on the ground. No one seems to be taking them. He could, yeah, I guess he can take them with the stormtroopers since they're fully upgraded, but he can take at least 1, if not the 2 of them with that grenadier squad, and that's probably what he's going for. But those packs, that wasn't a good idea. It would be in such good position if he had tanks and lots of Stug to force real AT guns, or to focus fire the Hellcat in the combine the 4 with the packs, or the only pack he would have if he didn't get the second one. I guess he's just waiting for the Tiger as his late game forces, which sometimes works too, but I don't feel like it was the good moves there. He could have just spammed Stug as I saw him doing more than once. Just spamming Tug, and once you have like 3 of them and veterancy, the opponent can't really counter them anymore, unless it's a huge 80 gun wall, which is controlled by MP44 Stormtroopers or by a Nebel Wafer that you also unlock in the tier 3. And both players have lost all of their sniper, and Aaron getting them back. So yeah, the Tiger is there. Back on the sniper, yeah, I guess the American player is scared of Stormtrooper rush. I don't think it's a valid reason, because he could just cover them better with mine. I mean, if you put mines, the Stormtrooper can't reach the sniper. Can also stay close to the sniper with the rifleman. So that's a reason, but I don't think it's a really good reason. And the Wehrmacht player isn't getting sniper. I don't know why. I guess he's scared of being flanked. And I'm quite surprised this Tiger has already like 1/4 of his health. He killed the veteran C2 Hellcat, so that was a good move, but he will lose it so fast. I guess it was the sticky bombs and the Hellcat, and yeah, basically the US player was playing with all of his units together. This is bad move. He should kill the squad on retreat, not going for the pack. He could have finished at least one of those squad if he followed them on the retreat. The Tiger was going to die anyway. Yeah, look, as I was saying, bad Tiger probably wasn't worth his cost in manpower, because the US player was playing correctly with all of the units together, and when you're playing with all of your units, you're really doing lots of damage, as we have seen. So that was nice play by HQstorm, who's getting a lot of squad progressively thanks to the off-map group. As I said, always at least 1 rifleman, and the other squad maybe 2 riflemen, or can be machine gun rangers. So we will end up with so much rifleman that he should definitely buy the last supply upgrade at that point. It's just wasting manpower in the long run, not having it, and also wasting veterancy. Yeah, we'll have so much squad at the end that I feel he will just be able to overrun the Wehrmacht army over and over. There's a critical mass of infantry that it's not possible to counter anymore. Especially not if you're stuck on tier 2 and just Tiger. If you had like 3 Stug or kept those 2 alive or stuff like that, or even take to tier 4 and get those twins or Panzer 4, you could be able to do something, but not with just Stormtroopers and one machine gun. Those riflemen will just get veterancy, and once they reach veterancy 3, they'll just be so good that they will be able to take any Wehrmacht unit. If I was him, I would stop the off-map at that point, because he has really lots of units. We have manpower income and population cap issue if he continue to spam them. I think I would just either get a sniper to grind manpower even more, or maybe get, if really needs it, motor pool and AT gun. But he's going for base rush instead with all of his units, and he got that pack once again. And there's rifleman the burglar. There's still 1 machine gun from previous off map there, 1 rifleman not ever been used there, Pioneer, one other machine gun there. So it just has so much units at that point. You can just attack, and should be flanking that machine gun. The machine gun is firing, and those riflemen should go behind. Focus the stormtrooper first and maybe suppression fire and don't just please no, don't lose the squad. Please retreat. That's really bad. Micro is being busy there with the stuff, and yeah, finally lost it. Didn't pay attention. He can afford definitely to lose this one because it's a stupid veteran C0 rifleman that he got for free with the off-map combat group. But the veteran C2, almost 3 riflemen, he had like 2 or 3 of them, and he lost one, and that's really bad. I can understand he has too much units and lose those riflemen that does nothing there and zero kill, but not the good one. And he's not even reinforcing, so he will call another off map. I guess he will hope for an AT gun at that point, or actually, yeah, 2 more Hellcats could also work quite well, but it would be really better. Not really better, because the AT gun can be decrewed by the stormtroopers. But I think, yeah, in general, to counter Tiger, it's better in AT gun. There it is, finally, the AT gun and the M8. That's a really good off-map combat group for him. He has the AT gun for the Tiger, he has the M8 to harass that part of the map. He can easily force the stormtrooper and MG to retreat and just then cap the map without any problem. He might lose the squad, but this one is not a big deal, because it was the useless guy from there, so this one is okay, won't blame him. But now, yeah, he can really prevent the opponent from harassing him the map with the M8, so he shouldn't just let him sit there with the near the Shrek or the Tiger. Should use it to get back all of the map. Really cool off-map combat group. And yeah, I get that. It's still no level 2. I missed that level 2. Not sure what he's trying to do against that Grenadier, and quite strangely, the American rifleman has been suppressed. I don't know by what. I have really no clue, because Wehrmacht had nothing. I don't think it's possible to friendly suppress fire, so I don't understand. He shouldn't put this AT gun there because he has no cover. He just had to retreat all of his riflemen. They're all of those infantry. There's like 6 infantry squad on his base, and the AT gun is alone. That's not cool. You don't want to do that. You want, as he did before, units together. He easily killed the first Tiger, and now he's just not doing it anymore for some reason. He keep those units in his base, and that's not what he should be doing. If he made a push with all of the units, he could definitely finish the game. But he still got a nice Hellcat shot to finish the Tiger. And Wehrmacht player, he kind of have the same units since like 20 minutes, except he lost the pack since, but and he also lost a machine gun, it seems. No, there it is. So he has the same units for 20 minutes and just keep calling the Tiger, and I guess the game will end by him. I mean, it's not over yet, but he will probably keep calling that Tiger. I'll switch to him, because I don't see what else he could do than he's pop capped, so he can call it right now and doesn't have the manpower anyway. But I don't see what else he could do. I don't see him taking and getting a Panzer 4 or stuff like that when he can just call the Tiger over and over. Even if it would have been better earlier in the game to have like much more tanks, but at that point he can't really afford it if he spends munition in taking. And now there is the big push with all of the infantry section. I guess he will put one NG to cover the victory point, and he should not send this one alone. Make the push with all of the units. Yeah, don't send the machine gun first. Rifleman, please. And there's still nice machine gun. He should use the M8. The M8 should be used to cover that part of the map. Even though he has so much infantry that he can easily flank that machine gun. He can flank it from the top, he could flank it from the bottom, he could just fire up the Rangers, who finally are upgraded with the Thompson, so they will finally do damage to infantry, but not when infantry is waiting them in cover. So you don't want to use Rangers like that. Should have just sent the Rangers to fire up behind the MG. He kind of just, yeah, bad micro once again. This restaurant, he does some really nice timely push and some really bad one. He just should have, could have done much better, and he didn't. Could have captured the map and forced a forever pop cap issue to the Wehrmacht player. And now we might be able, if he caps back that point and maybe this one, to call the Tiger. Nice MG micro, protected by stormtroopers, but there's the M8. There it is. Finally where it should be since like 10 minutes. I don't see one Panzer Shrek squad being able to handle that M8, but it shouldn't stay there. It should just go at long range and force those units to retreat, send back the riflemen, cap the victory point and the mission point. And on the other side, he's not moving his units since he's microing on that side, and so much units everywhere that he can't keep up with everything. Still no upgrade 2. Not sure, he just forgot about it, because there's no single reason he shouldn't spend that fuel at that point. Really no single one. And the Tiger once again. And it doesn't happen on shortcasts without me misclicking on the overlay. Sorry about that. It's like a trademark of my shortcast. I must do the mistake of clicking on the overlay at least once. I actually coded the overlay, so there's an option to allow to click through the overlay and just like if you did nothing, exactly to avoid that kind of situation. But I'm not using it for some reason. I should use it. Well, it's reducing performance. I mean frame rate. So that's the reason I don't activate it. But since I'm just recording this and not playing myself, I wouldn't be bothered with frame rate drop anyway. So I think I should consider activating the click-through overlay. Sorry guys, I forgot to make a time sync. Well, I'm just making a video anyway, but if some of you guys want to actually watch the shortcast and the replay by yourself, it's better to be timed, to be synchronized. I think it's a bit late since we are at 47 minutes and 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So yeah, I guess if you're out of sync, you're out of sync in like 20 minutes. So it's a bit late. Sorry about that. And there is rifleman laying mines and staying on the spot where the mine is. That's really bad because your opponent just see you just what you did there. Can avoid the mines. He could have actually throw a grenade and kill the full squad almost for sure. Bundled nade and mines will definitely kill the rifleman. Not sure why I didn't. I guess he wasn't close enough to that point. Yeah, never mind. So now he finally got the other side of the map. I guess it will stay in contest for him for like till the end, because the Wehrmacht is heavily investing on the right side now, which is also good because there's 2 victory points on that side, and at that point he really needs the victory points. I don't see one player winning. I mean, by base killing. Maybe they'll try to base rush, but it will probably more be because of running out of victory point and have to try something than just by pure willingness to actually do that. So there's the Wehrmacht slowly pushing pushing that side. Where's the AT gun? Did he not recruit? Still there. Vermac player could have got it to help against the Hellcat and his mate. And there's yet another map that's getting seriously ridiculous. How much units should I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost 20 units. That's really crazy. In Company of Heroes, you don't usually play with more than 10 units, and there's almost 20. That's really crazy. I think he's doing a push with everything together. That might be completely epic. And maybe that will lag my computers. I feel a little slowdown. There's M8 mine, Kamikaze Rush, but it missed the Tiger. And there is the everything going on. You might lose another Veteran C2 rifleman, that's not good. And using tanks against Tiger isn't a good idea. You don't want to do that. At least if you don't have a sticky bomb to support it, or Rangers or AT gun, you don't want to just send waves of Hellcats to Tigers, because you will lose them. So there it is. That push is being finished soon. So what happened? We saw lots of riflemen being killed, which is not a problem since you have so much of them. We've seen an Hellcat going down. We've seen Wehrmacht infantry being killed. I think he finished one squad of stormtroopers, or maybe he lost it earlier, not sure. And there is still no level 2 upgrade, and there's 2 coming to help the Tiger. It would have been better if that was another tank, Stug or Stuk, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the tank from tier 3 helping instead of this one, because this one doesn't do much damage to Hellcat and M8. It does more damage to infantry, but less to tanks. And I'm not sure, is he waiting for another off map, or is he reinforcing? I guess he's just waiting for another off map. I don't know, he's finally reinforcing, and I was going to say I wouldn't wait for that off map. He already has so much units. He doesn't want much units, he just wants his nice Veteran C rifleman back to full health and send them on the field. Like the Veteran C2 could come from that way, and with the long sticky bomb range, thanks to Veteran C2, it could get the sticky on the Tiger and kill eventually all the units too, flanking that machine gun. Just it shouldn't send them from the face. And there is 2 machine gun covering that victory point, so it probably will give up or die trying. And as I said, yeah, nice flank. Don't blow them too much in case there's mines, but quite fortunately he avoided the mine. And Veteran C3 riflemen sticky bomb are devastating. They do 1.5 more damage. So you definitely want to sticky with that squad, but actually could never finish the Tiger with the 200 munition by sticking with all of his squads. Rangers front armor against 2, not a good idea. You want to flank with them, not to use them from the front. And he's going for a nice, if he goes to the base, he can finish that squad. He will just... yeah, he will finish it. I hope he does. Yeah, he did. And now we can come back. There's a nice machine gun, but he can still come and flank it from everywhere. Really everywhere. Not sure that there was some mortar. Not sure why he didn't use the mortar. And there's nice machine gun, but M8 might kill it. He should focus the machine gun with the mate. Maybe lay mine. Attends, je suis occupé. Maybe lay mine on that spot. I don't know. Yeah. That's just devastating. And another off-map shot from the Tiger. Finally, the killing shot on those 2. But that Hellcat might go down. Sorry for the little talk in French 2 minutes ago, but someone came into my room and just said I was busy casting this game. So there is the tiger still alive, surprisingly. I guess, yeah, that machine gun prevented him from throwing the sticky bomb final shot, and the Hellcat is down, so he has no AT gun left but those rangers and sticky bombs and those like, how much it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riflemen. That's really crazy. There is mortar firing shells on Wehrmacht army. That might be the mortar that suppressed the rifleman at that position. When I said you have nothing to suppress the rifleman, it might be a friendly mortar shot suppressing the rifleman. I think mortar can do friendly fire damage, so this might be what suppressed the rifleman if he had already the mortar at that point. Anyway, so there's losing lots of manpower. It's not a winning battle. Not sure why he's keeping nice play of the machine gun, keeping suppressing and cover. Although he has like no man left, but bad play from our American. I guess he thought that I know, because I do that mistake quite often too. I think the game is over before it actually is, and then I start doing some stupid mistake because I just want the game to be over. I mean, I already consider it mine, and I just do mistakes. So I understand what he's doing now. He's not being as much careful as he was before, even though he hasn't been all the game long as I told when he did some mistake earlier. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely not paying as much attention, and he's calling another off map, giving him another more rifleman and a mate. The really good AT gun, that's the unit he should have. I guess if he got another Hellcat, he would have just lost it once again on the Tiger, but since he got the AT gun, it might go better for him this time. I just hope he just waits and not try to finish the game too fast, because he's slow on manpower, on the victory point I mean, and yeah, he definitely doesn't want to lose another time in this one, because otherwise he will be really low. There it is, AT gun creeping to the tanks. He should use a sticky bomb and kill finish that's too, showing his rear armor. That's bad. I don't know why he keep calling that's too. I mean, there's nothing you really have to counter with this two. There's two riflemen to be effective. Should just get stuff to kill rifleman. And yeah, what could it be? It could be a Stuk spam. I'll keep repeating it. It could be a sniper spam. If he has, like, he could get more machine guns. And I don't know. There's only the Tiger as AT, so not sure if more machine gun will do it, because a mate can just kill them. But I don't know. I'll just replace over soon, so I'll just comment on what's left there and think about it afterwards when the playback is over. So there's the push with rifleman. They are getting those tanks trapped in the far corner of the map. He should move the AT gun to finish. He should use it's there. I click there when I use it. Don't remember what it's called. Armor piercing round. That's what I was looking for. Armor piercing round to finish the Tiger. And yeah, without them, it can just bounce off the frontal armor. So he should pop. He should definitely pop the armor piercing round before the stormtroopers finish. There he is. We heard that sound, very nice sound of the piercing round. And now the Wehrmacht player has no population cap. Yeah, yes, 0, which is 30. that's the less you have when you've under your base. It's 30. So I was going to say can't call on the Tiger, but he actually has so much units that even with only 30 he can call the Tiger, but it's manpower the problem. And there is Rifleman and Rifleman and Rifleman, and they just have to cover that victory point and get the map. There's so much of them, can get the map in no time. Wehrmacht was trying to finish this Etigan with stack move, but he won't finish with only punch the Shrek. It took too much time. There is one machine gun, he didn't take it back. He's taking it now, but it's too late. Those riflemen will be easily over, and instead of calling a Tiger, just called a Stu, another Stu. I don't know, the last 2 or 3 Stu did like 3 kills before dying, so that's kind of a bad choice. I mean, yeah, just kept not using it. And there's veteran C3 sticky bombs doing like almost half health. I think it's more like 2 out of 3. And Etigan going to finish it, so yeah, that will be it. No map left. Last unit killed, GG called. Nice game by both players. They both did mistakes, they both did nice stuff and mistakes, so that's why the game went so long. They both could have finished it at some point and win it at some point. Well, if I have to make a conclusion about all the game, it will take quite some time, but let's try to do it in not too long. So early game, the Wehrmacht player was there in a pretty good position. Then the American came and made some nice flank with bar rifleman and 10 grenades, but he came with the upgrades way too late. He was floating so much manpower in the early game, he could have just completely overrun the opponent and killed all of his units if he had spent his manpower in that early sniper or mortar, but he went for the sniper and the one more rifleman or stuff like that. So he had the upper hand at that point, and Wehrmacht came back, and at some point the American player got off while leaving his side, the right side, Wehrmacht right side. So he could have put a machine gun bunker to prevent the American to get back the cutoff, and he would have been in a bad position. So then American came back. There was some sniper battles that didn't last long. I think all of the sniper always died like before even making 10 kills. So the sniper didn't really had big impact into that game, in my opinion, unless I'm overlooking this and they actually did more, but I don't think they killed more. So it was like we had both got sniper, both got neutralized. Then there was the phase with just the tier 2, and yeah, I think this was the really turning point of the game. It's when he got that second pack. I mean, it's not really turning point by itself, but it's a turning point in the spirit. You see that when he's getting a pack at that point, he's not in the good spirit. Should have gone taking up and gone tier 3 or tier 4. So that was, I think, the biggest mistake from Wehrmacht player. Then the American player just spammed off map and still didn't upgrade to supply level 2. That was a mistake from him, because he will get more veterancy, he will get more manpower, so he should get it as soon as he decided to go for that off map spam, which is not costing any fuel. Should get level 2, and then he just keeps spamming them, got lots of units. He lost some nice veterancy riflemen. He shouldn't have lost them. When you're going to have so much of them, you can lose squad, but you can lose those who are just not veterancy. Those without veterancy, you don't lose those with it. Sometimes I even myself or see players just sitting in their base with the 0 or 1 man, well, 0 it's not possible, but 1 or 2 man rifleman in their base. They just reinforce the nice veterancy rifleman and just don't move anymore with the others. I mean, it's why it's better than sacrificing them, because that gives experience point to your opponent. But I guess you don't care about experience point, command point, when there's already the tiger locked, so doesn't change anything actually. But against Wehrmacht, because they cannot get veterancy by killing. But you don't want to give those free kills to Panzer Elite, since they would get veterancy from them. But against Wehrmacht, it actually doesn't change anything if you give them those kills, if you don't plan to use the rifleman anyway. But yeah, still better if you try to use them. Like if you take those 1-man guys to cap the point while you are fighting with the one with more men in the squad. We have also seen some bad micro from both players, and we have also seen good micro from both players, like the push against the tiger with all the units together, with rifleman, sticky bomb, Hellcats, then the stolen pack. That was good move. Sometimes he just wasted this Hellcat against the tiger too. There's still the wreck from there, just a little part of it. Yeah, I think I'm done with this game. I can't think of anything else. So thanks for watching the game. If you like, or if you don't, just give me some comments. If you like, then I will appreciate, and it will push me to do more and to improve. And if you don't, post it also. Tell me what you didn't like, and this way I will also be able to improve. So I guess that's it. Yeah, you can also follow me on YouTube if you want to get a notification for when I post other videos, whatever. And also you can like the video on YouTube if you want to support my work. But yeah, I don't care that much, but it's just what everyone does, so yeah, why not also doing for my videos. So thanks for watching, thanks to the players for playing the game, and see you next time for another one. Goodbye.